This is a continuation of section 2.1, 2.2, and 2.5, writing equations of polynomial functions. These are our final two examples. So here we still have the same set of directions. Find any polynomial function that has, and it gives us information. But you'll notice the difference between 5 and 7. 5, it just gave you zeros. That was it. 7, you're given the degree, zeros, and solution point. So if the instructions use the word any, and there's no solution point, you write any equation. The instructions use the word the, you should have enough information to write an accurate equation with the correct value for the leading coefficients. If the instructions say any, but give you a solution point, then you should write an accurate equation. So degree 4, we have 3 zeros given. We know that if I is a 0, then negative I is also a 0. And because of this solution point, we are going to have to find A, the leading coefficient. Take a moment and set up your factored form or the linear factors for this polynomial function. Pause the screencast, write the linear factorization, and then check your answer. All right, so if you're ready, your linear factorization is shown here. Notice that I included A because I was given a solution point, and so I must solve for A. So at this point, you can solve for A now using the solution point, or you can go ahead and multiply your factors before you find A. It really does not matter which you do first. At this point, I'm going to wait and find A last. So f of x is equal to A, and now if I multiply x plus 1 times x minus 2, we get x squared minus 2x plus 1x is minus x minus 2. When we multiply our conjugate pairs, I'll multiply the first, x squared. Remember, we can skip the O and the I of FOIL. The outside and the inside of conjugate pairs will always cancel, and negative I squared is equivalent to positive 1. Continuing, I'm going to distribute x squared, and so that's x to the 4th plus x squared. And now I will distribute x, and actually I'm going to back up for just a second. All right, so x squared times x squared is x to the 4th. Then I'll distribute the negative x, which gives me minus x cubed, and then distribute the negative 2 minus 2x squared. And I'm finished distributing to x squared. And now I will distribute to the 1. So I have x squared times 1 is x squared. Negative x times 1 is minus x, and negative 2 times 1 is minus 2. I just prefer this method because it always lines up my common factors. And now we're ready to use that solution point to find and solve for A. I want you to pause the screencast and do this portion on your own. So from here, you should have A is equal to negative 2. So now to find my final polynomial, I will go back up to this function, insert negative 2 in the place of A, and then distribute. So my final polynomial is negative 2x to the 4th plus 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 2x plus 4. If you need to look back through my work, feel free to do that. At this time, I want you to try all of number 8 on your own. Pause the screencast and only turn it back on once you have completely finished number 8. So from here, see that our polynomial function is 3/17 x to the third plus 39/17 x. Definitely not always the neatest function around. If you need to pause the screencast and go through and check my work, please certainly do so. If you've noticed a mistake that I've made, please don't hesitate to jot that down and ask me about that in class. Thank you so much.